Down to the wire. Why did all my TLCs suddenly disappear? Is that something you totally want to find out right before stream? Hey. No. 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 Okay. Did that fix it? Let's see. Did it fix it? Fix it? Fix it? Fix it? Snow maybe so. Snow maybe so. Can't hear myself. Can't hear myself. Crud monkeys. Okay. 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 up. I should probably close that so that I'm not staring at myself. Okay. I have attempted to fix it, but all of my content is gone. My saves are gone. And of course, this is the Ultimate Edition. So I will have to do another stream with our plate fixed. Violet infection. It's fleeting.
The Chantry teaches us that it is the hubris of men which brought the Darkspawn into our world. The mages had sought to usurp heaven, but instead, they destroyed it. They were cast out, twisted and cursed by their own corruption. They returned as monsters, the first of the Darkspawn. They became a blight upon the lands, unstoppable and relentless. The Dwarven kingdoms were the first to fall, and from the deep roads, the Darkspawn drove at us again and again, until finally we neared annihilation. The Grey Wardens came. Men and women from every race, warriors and mages, barbarians and kings. The Grey Wardens sacrificed everything to stem the tide of darkness, and prevailed. It has been 4 centuries since that victory, and we have kept our vigil. We have watched and waited for the Darkspawn to return. But those who once called us heroes have forgotten. We are few now, and our warnings have been ignored for too long. For I have seen with my own eyes what lies on the horizon. Maker, help us all.
I've spent most of the day fixing it, so naturally. Okay. Human, elf, or dwarf? You have to be in the circle of mage. I usually start there. You know what?
Greetings.
Let's go with Jeez, where's the difference? Let's give this one the name Aurora. Eh,
I've lost concentration.
Greetings. Greetings. Charmed.
Greetings.
Charmed. Greetings. 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 Charmed. Greetings. Greetings. Greetings.
Okay. Hmm. Hmm.
For
Seriously? Oh, that sucks, the big one.
the Chantry teaches us that it is the hubris of men which brought the Darkspawn into our world.
Man. Okay, close.
Greetings.
Next. You know what? I'm gonna pick one with a face that I like better than that. And then I'm not going to bother editing it this time. Uh, still like the original, but okay. Here. Actually, you know what? Something like that might be more lore appropriate. Or not. This would also be completely valid.
I have lost the spell!
For generations, your family, the Kuzlans, has stewarded the lands of Highever, earning the loyalty of your people with justice and temperance. When your country was occupied by the Orlesian Empire, your father and grandfather served the embattled kings of your land. Today, your elder brother takes up House Kuzlan's banner in service to the crown, not against the men of Orlais, but against the bestial darkspawn rising in the south.
I trust then that your troops will be here shortly.
I expect they will start arriving tonight, and we can march tomorrow. I apologize for the delay, my lord. This is entirely my fault.
No. The appearance of the Darkspawn in the south has us all scrambling, doesn't it? I only received the call from the king a few days ago myself. I'll send my eldest off with my men. You and I will ride tomorrow just like the old days.
True, that we both had less grey in our hair then, and we fought Orlesians, not monsters.
At least the smell will be the same. I'm sorry, Pup, I didn't see you there. Hal, you remember my daughter?
I see she's become a lovely young woman. Pleased to see you again, my dear. My son Thomas asked after you. Perhaps I should bring him with me next time.
See what I contend with, Hal? There is no telling my fierce girl anything these days. Make her bless her heart.
Quite talented, I'm sure. One to watch.
At any rate, Pup, I summoned you for a reason. While your brother and I are both away, I'm leaving you in charge of the castle. Only a token force is remaining here, and you must keep peace in the region. You know what they say about mice when the cat is away, yes? There's also someone you must meet. Please, show Duncan in.
It is an honor to be a guest within your hall, Tyrn Kuzland.
Your lordship, you didn't mention that a Grey Warden would be present.
Duncan arrived just recently, unannounced. Is there a problem?
Of course not. But a guest of this stature demands certain protocol. I am at a disadvantage.
We rarely have the pleasure of seeing one in person, that's true. Pup, Brother Aldous taught you who the Grey Wardens are, I hope. They are the heroes of legend, who ended the Blight and saved us all. Duncan is looking for recruits before joining us and his fellow Wardens in the south. I believe he's got his eye on Sir Gilmore.
If I might be so bold, I would suggest that your daughter is also an excellent candidate.
Honor though that might be, this is my daughter we're talking about.
You did just finish saying that Grey Wardens are heroes, old friend.
I have not so many children that I'll gladly see them all off to battle. Unless you intend to invoke the right of conscription.
Have no fear. While we need as many good recruits as we can find, I've no intention of forcing the issue.
Pup, can you ensure that Duncan's requests are seen to while I'm gone? In the meantime, find Fergus, and tell him to lead the troops to Ostagar ahead of me. Upstairs in his chambers, no doubt, spending some last moments with his wife and my grandson. Be a good lass and do as I've asked. We'll talk soon.
Why are you giving me a tutorial?
Good evening, milady.
Okay.
Good evening, milady.
It's been a while since I... Well, let's go exploring.
As you say.
A whole Darkspawn army in the south? Surely that's not true.
The castle is so eerie with everyone preparing to ride south. It'll be so empty.
Good evening, milady. Good evening, milady.
Is that how you speak to the lady wearing the armor? Yes. Aww. Well... Nothing to grab yet. Oh, yes there is. Really? That's not very much.
Evening, my lady.
Maker, prepare a place for us. Redeem our world from sin. Forgive our transgressions.
Maker, forgive us all!
Have you come to pray for your brother and father? I'd be happy to ask for the Maker's blessings with you. Please, child, call me Malol. I've known you since you were a wee babe after all. Creator of the sky, the land, and the sea. Hear your people in our time of need. Let no man have cause to fear the shadows. Let their souls be lifted upon your return. So let it be. There now. I'll be keeping a vigil tonight. You're welcome to come. There are many more who must receive the Maker's blessings before they leave. If you would excuse me. It is the least I could do. If the worst comes to pass, child, take comfort in knowing that the Maker's will takes many forms. We shall talk once the soldiers have departed.
Foreshadowing. Because you're
Very well.
going to not make it. Lay it on thick before you just lay
Good
it on
evening, milady.
so thick.
Good evening, milady.
As you say.
Oh yes, that is. Open every doorway.
Oh, my lady, we were just, Well, the treasury's safe. I'm not even sure why the Terran stationed us here. I don't know. Nobody has come to look at the treasury. Yes, my lady. Thank you. We won't forget this.
Well, you know, just.
As you say.
That one's. Not yet. Wait, or yes? Yet? Coming back here.
There you are. Your mother told me the Terran had summoned you, so I didn't want to interrupt. Pardon my abruptness, my lady. It's simply that I've been looking everywhere for you. I fear your hound has the kitchens in uproar once again, and is threatening to leave. Your mother disagrees. She insists you collect the dog, and quickly. You know these Mabari hounds. He'll listen to his mistress, but anyone else risks having an arm bitten off. I'm not willing to test that. You're quite lucky to have your own Mabari warhound, you know. Smart enough not to talk, my father used to say. Of course, that means he's easily bored. Nan swears he confounds her just to amuse himself. At any rate, your mother would have me accompany you until the matter is settled, shall we? Your mother was quite specific. Unless the castle is under attack, you get that dog before doing anything else. Her words, not mine. Before we go, my lady, might I beg a question? I've heard from several people that a Grey Warden is here. Is that true? Then, is it also true that this Grey Warden was asking after me? Maker's breath, are you certain? Can you imagine me, a Grey Warden? It would be everything I've dreamed of. Of course, I shouldn't get ahead of myself. Pardon my outburst.
Good evening, milady.
Everything you dreamed of? Yes. You shall not passing up the opportunity to snoop. Always snoop.
This is boring. Why do we have to read books anyway? I want to learn how to use a sword.
That is not what I was like as a kid. I was like, leave me alone. I want to read my books. Okay.
Mother says the Darkspawn will all be killed and I won't see one. Is that true? Are you marching off to war too? I wish I was old enough to fight.
Hello, my dear girl. By chance, I am beginning to teach these young squires about your family's history.
Do we have to? History is boring.
Boys, you are referring to the Couslands, the very family in whose castle you live. Show some respect. If the mind is not exercised, it withers just as the body does. Perhaps you'd care to join me in teaching the lesson?
Oh no. I'm quite familiar with the subject matter.
Perhaps you could make the topic more palatable for these lads and their minuscule intellects. Wonderful.
Very well.
The Cousland history is long indeed. Where shall we start? Well, I'm glad some of my lessons don't disappear into that yawning chasm between your ears, young lady.
It's your skill as a tutor, of course.
If I were truly a skilled tutor, I suspect I would not encounter such insouciance amongst my pupils. You can look that up later. At any rate, your family has held the Tournure of High Ever since before King Callan had united Ferelden. In fact, Tierna Elethea Cousland battled Callanhad to maintain High Ever's independence. The Couslands are ardent royalists now, but at that time, Callanhad was unknown and considered dangerous by many. When Callanhad's army reached High Ever, Tierna Elethea led the local bands against him. Obviously, Callanhad won. The history between the Couslands and the House reaches back to the Orlesian occupation. During the rebellion against Orlais, several battles were fought near High Ever. The port village of Harper's Ford was the Tournure's center. Its Jarl was Tarleton Howe. Though nearly 90, he was still as sharp and bitter as cheap ale. Your grandfather openly supported the rebellion, but Howe sided with Orlais. Your family was forced to seize Harper's Ford before it was all over. Correct. That caused a rift between the two families, as you might imagine. The Howes eventually joined the rebellion, when all of Ferelden united behind King Merrick and General Loghain. Just as now we united behind Merrick's son, King Callan, to fight the Darkspawn. Records are vague, but the Couslands became Tierns during the Black Age. Is that familiar, child? Good. I'm pleased some of my lessons seem to have stuck. At that time, your family held only the minor title of Ban. When the werewolves reached this area, Ban Mather Kusland organized a curfew and patrols within the city. Several other local bands supported his efforts by swearing oaths of fealty, making him their Tyrn. Thank you for indulging an old man.
Does that mean we have to listen to you now?
Silence! I will not have you two becoming smart-mouthed hooligans. Perhaps you should go. I doubt they need any more distraction. I'm just going to settle in here and apparently just talk to myself.
He's cantankerous. I absolutely refuse to be told what to do. I will be nice and polite. And then
Very well.
Do what I want. But also secretly very studious. I will explore all the places. Do I want to go up there yet? Yes. Let's save the game before it... Yep. That deleted a bunch of stuff. Oh! Crud. Okay.
And my dear Bryce bought this back from Orlais last year. The Marquis who gave it to him was drunk, I understand, and mistook Bryce for the king. Ah, here is my daughter, along with Sir Gilmore. Tell me, Sir Gilmore, has my pup collared that dog yet?
Not just yet, your ladyship.
Darling, do take care of that. That malodorous hound of yours is an excellent protector, but he drives Nan to distraction. I'm not asking you to travel to the moon. The kitchen is just around the corner. Sir Gilmore, see that it gets done.
As your ladyship commands.
Good. With any luck, I'll be able to feed my guests before the end of next week. Darling, you remember Lady Landra?
I think we last met at your mother's spring salon.
Of course, it is good to see you again, my lady.
You're too kind, dear girl. Didn't I spend half the salon trying to convince you to marry my son?
And made a very poor case for it, I might add.
You remember my son, Dyron. He's not married yet either.
Don't listen to her. It's good to see you again, milady. You're looking as beautiful as ever.
And this is my lady-in-waiting, Iona. Do say something, dear.
It is a great pleasure, my lady. You are as pretty as your mother describes.
You would think that it would make it easier to make a match for her, not more difficult.
Perhaps your daughter simply has a mind of her own, your ladyship. You should be proud.
Proud doesn't get me any more grandchildren.
Ooh, should I give her lip? I can handle my own affairs, thank you. May I go now, mother? You are aware we're at war? Oh god. And I'm not flirting with Darren.
All evidence to the contrary.
I think perhaps I shall rest now, my dear. Dyron, I will see you and Iona at supper.
Perhaps we'll retire to the study for now.
Good evening, your ladyship. Sir Gilmore.
And of course I forget where the entrance to the larder is. Oh, it's over here.
Get that bloody mutt out of the larder!
But mistress, it won't let us near.
If I can't get into that larder, I'll skin both of you useless elves, I swear it.
Calm down, good woman. We've come to help.
You and you! Your bloody mongrel keeps getting into my larder. That beast should be put down.
No.
Just get him gone. I've enough to worry about with a castle full of hungry soldiers. You two, stop standing there like idiots. Get out of the way!
Don't be mean to them. It's not very nice. What? Well, stop. What? Quit forcing me into tutorials.
None shall see me.
Oh, look at that mess. How did he even get in here?
Trying to tell me something?
It does seem like he's trying to tell you something. Wait, did you hear that?
Your name's the dog. You know what? Cerberus.
Let us dispatch them! Quickly!
Giant rats? It's like the start of every bad adventure tale my grandfather used to tell. Your hound must have chased them in through their holes. Looks like he wasn't raiding the larder after all. Those were rats from the Kokari Wilds. Best not to tell Nan. She's upset enough as it is. But seeing as you've got your Mabari well in hand, I'll be on my way. I'm to prepare for the arrival of more of the Jarl's men.
And now...
I shall do it.
There he is, as brazen as you please, licking his chops after helping himself to the roast, no doubt.
What? Rats?
Actually,
not the large grey ones.
They'll rip you to shreds, they will!
See, now you've gone and scared the servants. I expect those filthy things are dead. Oh, I bet that dog led those rats into there to begin with.
No.
Oh, don't even start with the sad eyes. I'm immune to your so-called charms. Here then, take these pork bits and don't say that Nan never gives you anything. Bloody dog. Thank you, my lady. Now we can get to work. That's right, you two. Quit standing about.
No one can resist the dog.
It shall be done.
Another door. Oh, hello, kitty cat. Hello, kitty cat. Oh, meow meow. I need a mod for petting the cat. I also need a mod for fixing some of that stuff. Jeez, the last update broke everything. As usual. Yeah, I already went down there.
So, you managed to solve Nan's dog issues?
It wasn't a dog
I'll take
issue.
that as a yes. Good work, darling. Now you should say goodbye to Fergus before he leaves, don't you think?
I have the
As
bad
do
feeling.
I. Your father and brother are marching off to fight Maker knows what. All the assurances in the world don't comfort me. But it wouldn't help for us to take up arms and follow. Fergus and your father have their duty and we have ours.
Are you staying?
For a few days. Then I'll travel with Lady Landra to her estate and keep her company for a time. Your father thinks my presence here might undermine your authority. Good. I was worried you might be nervous about running the castle alone. I needn't have been concerned. Yes, your father mentioned that. You haven't got it into your head that you want to be recruited. Keep it that way. You've enough to do here at the castle without chasing Darkspawn. If he's not out with his men, probably upstairs with Oriana. I love you, my darling girl. You know that, don't you?
Oh, God.
Go do what you must, then. I will see you soon.
Yep. Lay it on thick. Lay it on thick. I guess if anybody finds this before it times out on Twitch, turn down the music. Okay, so if anybody finds this before it times out on Twitch, and you haven't played this game, there's a different start that you go through for every
Good evening,
background.
milady. Good evening, milady.
So if you start as a dwarf, or you start as a mage, or you start as an elf. The elf has a couple different starts. Then this is the noble human. There's different stuff. Now let's go.
It is begun.
Darn.
Very well.
Oh, I've got no chance of stopping it. I can't save them. Yep, that's the game's way of saying, nope, you're not allowed to look here. Yep. Attack imminent. I already tried that door. Why did I do that again?
Is there really going to be a war, Papa? Will you bring me back a sword?
That sword, Oren. And I'll get you the mightiest one I can find, I promise. I'll be back before you know it.
I wish victory was indeed so certain. My heart is disquiet.
Don't frighten the boy, love. I speak the truth. And here's my little sister to see me off. Now dry your eyes, love, and wish me well.
He is as mortal as anyone, despite his refusal to believe.
Now, love, no need to be grim. I wish you could come. It'll be tiring killing all those darkspawn myself.
In Antiva, a woman fighting in battle would be unthinkable.
Is that so? I always heard Antivan women were quite dangerous.
With kindness and poison only, my husband.
This from the woman who serves me my tea. If it's any consolation, I'm sure I'll freeze in the southern rain and be completely jealous of you up here, warm and safe.
I am positively thrilled that you will be so miserable, husband.
I bring a message. Father wants you to leave the castle without.
Then the Arl's men are delayed. You'd think his men were all walking backwards. Well, I'd better get underway. So many darkspawn to behead, so little time. Off we go then. I'll see you soon, my love.
I would hope, dear boy, that you plan to wait for us before taking your leave.
Be well, my son. I will pray for your safety every day you are gone.
He just
The
might
Maker sustain and preserve us all. Watch over our sons, husbands and fathers, and bring them safely back to us.
And bring us some ale and wenches while you're at it. For the men, of course.
Fergus, you would say this in front of your mother?
What's a wench? Is that what you pull on to get the bucket out of the well?
A wench is a woman that pours the ale in a tavern, Oren. Or a woman who drinks a lot of ale.
Bryce, Maker's breath. It's like living with a pair of small boys. Thankfully, I have a daughter.
I'll miss you, mother dear. You'll take care of her, sister, won't you? It's true. They should be sending her, not me. She would scold those darkspawn back into the deep roads.
Well, I'm glad you find this so funny.
Enough, enough. Pup, you'll want to get an early night. You've much to do tomorrow.
Oh, no.
Mama says you're going to be watching over us while Papa is gone. Is that true, Auntie?
Drive the knife deeper.
What if the castle is attacked? Will there be dragons?
Dragons are terrible creatures, Oren. They eat people.
Yeah, I want to see one.
This is your influence, Fergus.
What? I didn't say anything.
Are you going to teach me to use a sword, Auntie? Then I can fight evil too. Take that, dire bunny. All darkspawn, fear my sword of truthiness.
You bet, let's go.
Fergus, There are times your family causes me great pain.
Now, mind your mother, Oren.
I never get to do anything.
Don't worry, son. You'll get to see a sword up close real soon. I promise.
Oh, God.
If you should need any assistance in the coming days, I would be glad.
Getting sent to bed early, are we? I'd rather that too. It'd be fun fighting side by side. Maybe next time. At any rate, I'll miss you. Take care of everyone, and be here when I get back.
You did not. Okay, I said it crashed. Why is she in her underwear?
My lady, help me! The castle is under attack!
My goodness, put your clothing on. Is that part of that really necessary?
I shall do it.
Now we do battle!
Okay. Left click on the... Why isn't it working? Oh, of course it's stuck like that. Load game. See if that works. That's right. Put your clothing on.
Very well.
Good! Another down!
Let's see.
It shall be done.
Where?
It is begun.
Kill us!
I must wait. Blast!
You'll bleed for this.
Very well. I shall do it.
Darling, I heard fighting outside and I feared the worst. Are you hurt? Her scream woke me up. There were men in the hall, so I barred the door. Did you see their shields? Those are Hal's men. Why would they attack us? You don't think Hal's men were delayed? On purpose? That bastard. I'll cut his lying throat myself. Have you seen your father? He never came to bed. We must find him. And trust his mercy. What if the soldiers went into your brother's room first? Let's check on them quickly. Then we'll look for Bryce downstairs.
I already know what we'll find.
No! My little Oren! What manner of fiend slaughters innocents? Oh, I'll look. I'll remember this day when Hal dies screaming like the dog he is. Oh, poor Fergus. Let's go. I don't want to see this.
Oh. Oh. Okay, dog is strong. I'll just go with that.
Perhaps we can salvage some things here, darling. Some of your father's belongings are in that trunk.
Okay. Let's see. I don't have any flasks.
I'll go.
As you say, I shall do it.
Oh, dear Landra. I'm so sorry. If she hadn't come to me, if she hadn't been here.
Sometimes silence is best.
Can you hear the fighting? Hal's men must be everywhere. My only grandchild is a ravaged corpse. What do I care about danger? The front gates. That's where your father must be. Listen, darling. We haven't much time. If we can't find your father, you must get out of here alive. Without you and Fergus, the entire Kusen line dies here. If Hal's men are inside, they must already control the castle. We must use the servants' entry in the larder to escape. Do you hear me? Then let us be swift.
It shall be done.
The castle has fallen! I'm getting out of here! Yes, my lady! Here they come!
I'm just frustrated in the fight.
If we must fight, let us do it quickly! Don't give them the advantage! Pay for what he's done.
How about you?
You'll bleed for this.
How about you?
We will not be defeated! Careful! We must get to the castle gates. That's surely where your father is. You will be avenged, old sage. I swear it.
Oh, jeez.
Where is everyone else?
We must stop them!
As you say.
We're getting close to the treasury. The Kuzlan family blade lies inside. Here, darling, take my key. That blade cannot fall into Hal's hands. It should sever his treacherous head.
I shall do it. Very well. I shall do it. Very well.
We must fight! Let us go!
Oh, that's what she can't do.
How dare you come here!
As you say.
Get out of my way!
Where's the Terran? Does he live?
There were multiple guards left. Why is there only... Oh, here we go. One servant and one guard is left. See how many people I can save. Hi, Lucky. Hi, Yo-Yo.
be done.
I do not fear death. I have nothing else to lose. The crucibles will not be betrayed. Get us to it quickly. Take that. No quarter shall be given.
Where is everyone else?
Quickly, we must fight.
I shall do it. Very well. As you say.
Take that. Get on! I will kill them all myself! Come, let us in! Watch out!
Go, man the gate. Keep those bastards out as long as you can. Your ladyship, my lady, you're both alive. I was certain Hal's men had gotten through.
They killed Oriana and Oren. I can't believe... Are you injured?
Don't worry about me, your ladyship. Thank the Maker you two are unharmed. When I realized what was happening, it was all I could do to shut the gates. But they won't keep Hal's men out long. If you've another way out of the castle, use it quickly. When I last saw the Terran, he'd been badly wounded. I urged him not to go, but he was determined to find you. He went towards the kitchen. I believe he thought to find you at the servants' exit in the larder.
Bless you, Sir Gilmore. Maker watch over you.
Maker watch over us all.
As you say. Very well. It shall be done.
I will drive you from our land myself! We must stop them!
We must get out! They're slaughtering everyone!
So we saved some people.
Don't give them the advantage! Come and face me if you dare!
We have won this battle, but we cannot waste more time.
I keep forgetting where the larder is. Oh, my sense of direction is saving me because I don't know where I'm going.
Bring it on!
Come and face me!
We're under attack!
How will pay for what you've done? Watch out! How dare you come here!
That guard just standing back there not doing anything.
There, you both are. I was
Bryce!
wondering when you would get here.
No.
Maker's blood, what's happening? You're bleeding.
Hal's men found me first. Almost did me in right there. I won't survive the standing, I think. Only if you're willing to leave pieces of me behind, pup.
Bryce, this is no time for jokes! Once Hal's men break through the gate, they will find us. We must go!
Someone must reach Fergus. Tell him what has happened. I wish I could go. Oh.
Bryce, no. The servant's passage is right here. We can flee together, find you healing magic.
The castle is surrounded. I cannot make it.
I'm afraid the turn is correct. Howe's men have not yet discovered this exit, but they surround the castle. Getting past will be difficult.
You are Duncan, then? The Grey Warden?
Yes, your ladyship. The Turn and I tried to reach you sooner.
My daughter helped me get here. Make her be praised.
I am not surprised. I fear your thanks are premature. I doubt I have saved him.
Whatever is to be done now, it must be quick. They are coming.
Duncan, I beg you. Take my wife and daughter to safety.
I will, your lordship, but I fear I must ask for something in return.
Anything.
What is happening here pales in comparison to the evil now loose in this world. I came to your castle seeking a recruit. The Darkspawn threat demands that I leave with one.
I understand.
The king will see justice done. The Grey Wardens, however, must face the Darkspawn above all else.
He is right, Bub.
I will take the Tyrna and your daughter to Ostagar, to tell Fergus and the king what happened. Then your daughter joins the Grey Wardens.
So long as justice comes to Hal. I agree.
Then I offer you a place within the Grey Wardens. Fight with us. We must leave quickly then.
Bryce, are you sure?
Our daughter will not die of Hal's treachery. She will live and make her mark on the world.
Darling, go with Duncan. You have a better chance to escape without me.
Eleanor.
Hush, Bryce. I'll kill every bastard that comes through that door to buy them time. But I won't abandon you. My place is with your father. At his side to death and beyond.
I'm so sorry it's come to this, my love.
We had a good life and did all we could. It's up to our children now.
Then go, Pup. Warn your brother. Know that we love you both. You do us proud.
They've broken through the gates. We must go now.
Goodbye, darling.
I hate how you can't convince her to leave with you.
We will be traveling south through the hinterlands to the ruin of Ostagar, on the edges of the Korkari Wilds. The Tevinter Imperium built Ostagar long ago to prevent the Wilders from invading the northern lowlands. It's fitting we make our stand here, even if we face a different foe within that forest. The King's forces have clashed with the Darkspawn several times, but here is where the bulk of the Horde will show itself. There are only a few Grey Wardens within Ferelden at the moment, but all of us are here. This blight must be stopped, here and now. If it spreads to the north, Ferelden will fall.
Ho there, Duncan.
King Cailan. I didn't expect a
royal welcome? I was beginning to worry you'd miss all the fun.
Not if I could help it, Your Majesty.
Then I'll have the mighty Duncan at my side in battle after all. Glorious. The other wardens told me you'd found a promising recruit. I take it this is she?
Allow me to introduce you, Your Majesty.
No need, Duncan. You are Bryce's youngest, are you not? I don't think we've ever actually met. Is it about your father? Your brother has been concerned about him. Dead? What do you mean? Duncan, do you know anything about this?
Terran Cousland and his wife are dead, Your Majesty. Arl Howe has shown himself a traitor and overtaken Highever Castle. Had we not escaped, he would have killed us and told you any story he wished.
I can scarcely believe it. Well, how could he think he could get away with such treachery? As soon as we are done here, I will turn my army north and bring Howe to justice. You have my word. No doubt you wish to see your brother. Unfortunately, he and his men are scouting in the wilds. Not until the battle is over, I fear. Until then, we cannot even send word. I apologize, but there's nothing more I can do. All I can suggest is that you vent your grief against the Darkspawn for the time being. I'm sorry to cut this short, but I should return to my tent. Loghain waits eagerly to bore me with his strategies.
Your uncle sends his greetings and reminds you that Redcliffe forces could be here in less than a week.
Ha! Eamon just wants in on the glory. We've won 3 battles against these monsters, and tomorrow should be no different.
Foreshadowing.
Overconfident, some would say. Right, Duncan?
Your Majesty, I'm not certain the Blight can be ended quite as quickly as you might wish.
I'm not even sure this is a true Blight. There are plenty of Darkspawn on the field, but alas, we've seen no sign of an archdemon.
Disappointed, Your Majesty?
I'd hoped for a war like in the tales. A king riding with the fabled Grey Wardens against a tainted god. But I suppose this will have to do. I must go before Loghain sends out a search party. Farewell, Grey Wardens.
What the king said is true. They've won several battles against the Darkspawn here. True. Despite the victories so far, the Darkspawn horde grows larger with each passing day. By now, they look to outnumber us. I know there is an archdemon behind this, but I cannot ask the king to act solely on my feeling. Yes, we should proceed with the ritual. Feel free to explore the camp here as you wish. All I ask is that you do not leave it for the time being. There is another Grey Warden in the camp by the name of Alistair. When you're ready, seek him out and tell him it's time to summon the other recruits. Your hound can stay with me while I attend to some business. The Grey Warden tent is on the other side of this bridge. You will find us there should you need to.
Ominous.
Well met.
Hail, you must be the Grey Warden recruit that Duncan brought. This place hasn't seen such bustle in centuries, I'll wager. Need a hand getting anywhere? Good luck to you, then.
Of course. Well, that wasn't anything that I wanted to pop up. Make it stop crashing. Really? Oh. Let's try. What? Okay, I don't know what's going on with this. No. Okay, let's try this. Arg. Of course. At least this one loaded.
Watch out! This is for my Auron! We must get out! They're slaughtering everyone!
It is begun.
Quickly! We must fight! We have won this battle, but we cannot waste more time.
Blast you! Get him!
There is no glory! I don't fear death. I have nothing else to lose. Quickly, we will not be defeated! I'm busy at the moment. To battle! No glory! We fight for our home! Get out of my way! Oh, thank you, Dragone.
As you say. It is begun.
There. you both are. I was...
Bryce! Maker's blood, what's happened?
Hal's men found me first. Duncan.
And left you lying in your own blood?
I won't survive the standing, I think. Ah, my darling girl. If only Will could make it so.
Once Hal's men break through the gate, they will find us.
Someone must reach Burgess.
Bryce, no.
The castle...
I'm afraid the turn is correct.
You are
Yes, your lady.
My daughter helped.
I am not surprised.
Whatever is to be done now, it must be quick. They are coming.
Duncan, I beg you. Take my wife and daughter to safety.
I will, your lordship. But I fear I must ask for something in return.
Anything.
What is happening here pales in comparison to the evil now loose in this world. I came to your castle seeking a recruit. The Darkspawn threat demands that I leave with one.
I understand.
You fought your way to me through Hal's men. I will take the Tyrna and your daughter to Ostagar to tell...
So long as justice.
Then I offer you a place within the Grey Wardens.
Bryce, Darling.
Eleanor.
Hush, Bryce. I'll kill every bastard that comes through that door to... My place is with your father.
We will be traveling south through the hinterlands to the ruin of Ost...
A royal welcome?
No.
Then I'll have... No need, Duncan. You are Bryce's youngest, are you not? Dead?
Terran... Had we not...
As soon as we are done here, I will turn my army... No doubt you wish to see your brother. Unfortunately, we are all in danger. I apologize, but there's nothing more I can do.
Your uncle...
Ha! Eamon just wants in on the glory. I'm not even...
Disappointed?
I'd hope...
What the king said is true. They've won several battles against the True. Despite the victories... Yes, we should proceed with the ritual. Feel free to... The Grey Warden...
Okay. This way. Hopefully we don't crash again. Study. Cunning.
Hail, you must be the Grey Warden recruit that Duncan brought. This place hasn't seen such bustle in centuries, I'll wager. Need a hand getting anywhere? Used to be a fortress long time ago, so I understand. Back in the days when the Wilders used to invade the lowlands. You were just on the eastern side of the ruin. The Tower of Ishal is there, but Tairn Logain's closed it off until the battle. This side is the King's camp. We've got the Grey Wardens here, the Circle of Magi, the Chantry. You can't swing a dead cat without hitting somebody important. This is Ferelden, isn't it? The king has his kennels on the west side of camp. Stinks from all the hounds. These aren't cute puppies, though. Some of those dogs bite the Darkspawn and get too much of that blood in them. It's like poison. Slow, painful death. Terrible. Good luck to you, then.
think I am going to... We'll do a break. Okay. Be right back. I think I fixed some stuff. I've got the computer cooling down a little bit. Now I've got to extricate myself. No! Oh no. He's getting cut. Okay. Oh, yes, Lucky. Okay. And the app on my phone has signed me out of chat. Says it's connected. I'll send a test message real quick. Seriously? Oh, I hate how it does this. Oh my god, stop signing me out. Okay. Oh my god. We're doing this again. Mm-hmm. Okay, so that is... Seed. Okay, there we go. Can verify. That's fixed now. In case somebody actually joins, I actually want to see. Okay. Let's change position for a little bit. And... Are we serious? Okay. Do a slightly different setup now. Hopefully I am still where I need to be. Okay, that's down to a dull roar.
I'm sorry, but the mages must not be interrupted. Their spirits are in the Fade.
We stand here in this hour, good folk of Ferelden, and we contemplate the death that may await. Death is no failure, my friend.
If you'll excuse me,
Should
we
it
are
find
praying.
you will not have failed your king. You will have served your maker. Die in this fast
Doggies.
the land
Excuse me, I must get the hounds ready for battle. Half the dogs are sick from darkspawn blood. It's terrible.
I shall do it. Very well.
No, I want to pet the doggies. Yes. Doggies. Okay.
Elf, what's your name?
It's Pick, sir.
Go tell Turnlow that the war party's ready to begin scouting. We'll send word if we find anything amiss.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
You found our tent, I see. Is there something you need? Then you will need to locate Alistair and tell him it is time. I'm not certain where he went off to. Knowing him, I'm not sure I want to know.
Okay. Let us go sell things. Let us meet Wynne in this life.
Greetings, young lady. You are Duncan's newest recruit, are you not? He's not a man easily impressed. You should be proud. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Wynne, one of the mages summoned by the king. Well met, and good luck to you on the battlefield. To us all, in fact.
Okay, will you be fighting beside the king? King Callahan thinks the battle will go well. It's not luck, but skill that will save us.
Not precisely. The Grey Wardens will be on the front lines, not the mages. Still, we have our parts to play. To defeat the Darkspawn, we have to work together. It's not an idea everyone seems able to grasp.
Okay.
Stragglers, yes. Not the vast horde the scouts speak of. I wonder, how much do you know of the connection between Darkspawn and the Fade?
I know the Fade is where you will go when you dream. What does the Fade have to do with anything?
Anytime your spirit leaves your earthly body, whether it's to dream or to die, it passes into the realm we call the Fade. It's home to many spirits, some benevolent, others far less so. At the heart of the Fade lies the Black City. Some say the Black City was once the seat of the Maker. But when the mages from the Tevinter Imperium found a way into the city, it was tainted with their sin. That taint transformed those men, turning them into twisted reflections of their own hearts. And the Maker cast them back to the Earth, where they became the first Darkspawn. At least that's what the Chant of Light says.
There you go, Maggie. I've let him know. He is aware of the big sad. Okay? Well, stop looking at me like that. Let's see.
It may be allegory, meant to teach us that our own evil causes human suffering. Or it may be true. It is as good an explanation as any for now.
Shoot. At least my knees still work. Hey look! Maggie, the door's open now. You can go on. Are you so deeply offended that it was closed in the first place? You'll be okay. Okay. Don't you have any proper advice? Actually, you know what? Let's get... luck does not get me people watching. Okay. Don't you have any proper advice? At least it's something to
Yes,
ponder.
occasionally it's wise to contemplate one's actions. But I'm certain Duncan has more for you to do than talk to me.
Watch over the valiant King Kaelin and guide him as he faces this terrible evil. Watch over
Okay.
Dragone and give him the wisdom to bring us victory against the Scourge of Shadow.
Hello.
Welcome, young woman. I am one of the Tranquil, my friend. I am of the Circle of Magi. But instead of casting spells and reading tomes, I spend my time enchanting. It is a time-consuming process, but invaluable. Enchantment provides the Circle its wealth. Certainly we would not get by on charity. Goodbye.
So, any last wishes I can help fulfill before you head into battle? Well, you're not what I thought you'd be. Not a woman, yet here you are.
Oh,
The name's
jeez.
Davith. It's about bloody time you came along. I was beginning to think they cooked this ritual up just for our benefit. I happened to be sneaking around camp last night, see, and I heard a couple of Grey Wardens talking. So, I listened in for a bit. I'm thinking they plan to send us into the wilds. It's all too secretive for me. Makes my nose twitch. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Like we have a choice. Oh, I'll watch your back.
Yeah. Death Row inmate.
I'll try to keep my wits about me.
Oopsies. Save. Son of a monkey. Try this one more time. It crashes the game. I'll have to. Arg. We need a mod for less crashing. Probably one exists. Oh, I am so... fudge monkeys. Darn you. Let me try and get this to work. Son of a... thought it was going to load this time. I keep on having to go further and further back. If it doesn't load this time, I'm just gonna start with a different game. I'm just gonna restart the stream with a different game. Ooh, this has officially ticked me off. Okay.